I sound like a Dr. Seuss character. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about You. Not You, but this You, the Netflix You. I'm sure that joke was old after the first time I did it. But today we're talking about season number 2. First of all, welcome if you're new here. If you're coming again, or if you've been here before, welcome back. Great to see you. Today we're talking about You. Again, that You, not you. So we're talking about season number 2. I sound like a Dr. Seuss character. Today we're talking about season number 2. And so if you saw my last video, which I'll leave linked over here, I had a great time. Loved season number 1. I couldn't even tell you how many great things I enjoyed about it. So make sure you go check out that video if you're a fan of You or just the books, the series, whatever. I want to hear your thoughts over on that video as well as on this one. Because this one is actually the sequel, was a book as well, to You, and essentially it's the follow-up. Now again, I haven't read the books, although they definitely have me interested in peak interested in reading them because I love this story so much. Now this one follows up with season number 1. Now Joe is more or less on the run from his crazy ex, that we think, as we find out some new information in this particular season about their past. But he runs away to California where he was previously in New York. And he just does a lot of interesting things. You think he's sort of on the mend in terms of trying to be a better person. And he kind of is, but then we have some twists and turns, which I don't want to spoil anything here. I think you need to watch this series or read the books, or both if you're interested in it. Lots of twists and turns, just like season number 1. But I don't know if I like the season more or less than season number 1. I think they're very on the level. And I think that a lot of people actually like season 1 more than 2 because 2 follows a lot of story beats, which I 100% agree. It does have some similar story beats, but the fact that they were able to change things enough and add some certain twists and turns that I certainly didn't see coming, I felt like that was one of the best aspects of this show. I'm the type of person, and you can ask my wife, she hates it, that I can sometimes predict what is happening or going to happen in a series or movies. Now, it's not that I have some like third eye that I can predict these things. It's just because I've seen so many movies and TV shows, you develop the sort of sight, I guess, to see the patterns in terms of what could possibly be coming. Like in certain movies, if somebody's going to say something, if you say it and then they sort of say it a second later or right around the same time, it feels like it's something that you would say. And that's exactly what these stories do, is that they kind of put you in terms of how would you react. Now, You is very unique in that it does everything to keep you on your toes. Never at one point did I feel like, I see exactly where they're going with this. There were times where I thought that, but then they would do a complete 180 and keep me guessing the whole time. And I absolutely love that aspect of it. Now, if you have seen my last video, again, which was I left up in the corner there before, you can go check that out on my channel. I talked about how season number 1, they actually felt like Dexter, but I kind of cared about Joe a lot more. I still definitely care about Joe, but my point in bringing that up is that in season number 2, they actually kind of make a point of talking about it. I believe it's season number 2 and not season 1, where they say even that he's kind of like Dexter, which I thought was really funny, very self-referential in terms of that. But I just thought it was just a funny little point. But he is that very much so. And I still deeply care about Joe. I think that he is very much a good person, just does a lot of wrong things and has certain obsessions that lead him down a certain path that may not be the most healthy, but I still very much root for him, and I still find myself rooting for the killer. How can you still be rooting for the killer? I don't know, but I do it, and I'm kind of hoping season 3 makes me do that as well. But unfortunately, we have to wait till 2021 for that. But good news, I can rewatch the series within that time, as well as read the books. So hopefully that will give me time for that. But season number 2, again, I don't want to give anything away, but I think they elevated in terms of acting. I felt like the acting in this one was much better than in season 1. And it's not just Joe. There's a lot of side characters. The main female, I guess, protagonist is the best way you could call it. Love interest, if you will, whose name happens to be Love. She did an amazing job. She's also in Haunting of Hill House. I think she's amazing. The brother kind of got annoying a lot. His name is 40. He's probably the worst in terms of like just go away type of character, but he makes a bigger play towards the end. A lot of the characters, I think, because they're in LA, felt like that. Like they were kind of like that just go away type of vibe because they are like that over dramatized version of Californians, or at least what I think. I'm from the West Coast, and I don't even think Californians are as bad as they portray them in this series. But I still get what they were going for. But the other characters that I liked a lot were the ones living in Joe's building, Ellie and Delilah. I felt like those two were impeccable actors as well, other than Love and Joe. I felt like those were the two best, especially Ellie. I don't know the young actress's name, but she's absolutely amazing. Crushed her portrayal from beginning to end. I'm hoping she's going to show up later at some point, but that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about theories. We're talking about series. That kind of rhymed too. I am on it today. Okay, anyway. So season number 2, absolutely amazing. I think it does do better in terms of story and twists and turns than season 1 did. It didn't feel as predictable than season 1. But again, those story beats that kind of come up again in terms of like the use of the cage and a couple of other things I'm not going to get too deep into, they felt a little too familiar at times. I'm hoping they can change it up for season 3, but based on where they're leading it, he's going to have to get a little bit creative for season 3. And I'm really excited to see what the story as well as the visuals are going to look like. Again, no spoilers based on what happens at the end of this series. So I highly recommend checking out You, season 1 and season 2. Absolutely amazing. Both are now available on Netflix. Again, season 3 is coming in 2021. You've got plenty of time to binge through both. Go through the books as well. I mean, you might as well have a little bit of reading, especially during this quarantine. Maybe get a little bit of reading done. Highly recommend that. I'm going through a couple of books myself. But if you have seen You season 1 or 2, let me know down in the comment section down below which one you liked more. If you liked season 1 more, why? If you liked season 2 more, why? I would love to find out. Make sure you leave a thumbs up on this video if you liked it. If you like this series in general, I would greatly appreciate that. But most importantly, we want to make sure that you are subscribed. Now, why do you want to subscribe? Number 1, because I have great videos, obviously. Number 2 is because I am actually doing a giveaway, which I'm super excited about. This is the more important point here. I'm doing a giveaway for when I hit 300 subscribers. Now, I'm giving away a gift card for somebody that I'm going to be choosing. You have to follow the rules. Again, video is going to be up here in terms of what you have to do. But it's going to be giving away a gift card to a website called hdmoviecodes.com, where you can purchase movies and TV shows similar to You, not You because it's on Netflix and isn't out to purchase, but you can purchase those, and I'll be giving away that because to show my appreciation for my subscribers, the people who have been with me from the beginning, or whether you're new here, you can have a chance, and I want to show my love and appreciation for you. I've said you a lot, but I want to show that to you guys. So make sure you're subscribed for that and share this video so that not only yourself can have a chance to enter to win, but also maybe your friends, they can check that out as well. Also have a video that I'm going to link as well up in the corner, which will be talking about 5 affordable websites, including hdmoviecodes.com. So if you can't wait to possibly win this gift card, you can check it out in the preemptive steps. In the meantime, just sort of get an idea what it's all about. Highly recommend checking out that video. Again, another great one, a banger, if you will. But really, that's all I have for now. Make sure you guys check out season number 1 and 2 of You. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And yeah, that's really all I have for now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.